Hello there, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia. So, in the last episode, we went into Womp's Fortress, and now we are entering the third level, Jolly Roger Bay, which is the third level within this Rom-Hack, but it is also the third level in Super Mario 64. I think that this is the last Mario 64 level. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the next one after this one is going to be a level from another game, because I know that this Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack is not entirely Mario 64. This is not Super Banjo-Kazooie 64. It's Banjo-Kazooie Nostalgia, which means that it is more than just Mario 64 that this hack focuses on. It also focuses on other games on the Nintendo 64. Wow, that was lucky. Now, I didn't have anything to say in regards to the last level, since I said I would probably give my thoughts about each level, but there wasn't really anything that I had to say about Womp's Fortress, other than maybe something that I've mentioned in a previous video, like quite a long time ago, where I was watching my cousin playing through this game, and she went as far as getting the owl star, the star that you get for getting the owl's help. And she said, "I got 0 coins from doing that." No, that's just one memory of the original Mario 64 that I remember from when I was watching my cousin playing this game. Quite a long time ago. But anyway, as for something to say in regards to this level, I can't really say that there was anything that I can say in regards to this level, although it does kind of remind me a little bit about a dream that I had about Mario 64 quite a long time ago. And how it works is that Mario is in this go-kart. Don't fall, please. Yeah, in this go-kart, and he's going down this slope that is above the water, and oh, it's one of these guys. Yeah, going down this kart slope into the water, and he goes all the way down there, and he falls into the water, and then a shark comes in and just eats him in one bite. And the funny thing is that the animation that plays for when Mario loses a life, you know, the one where the one where Bowser goes, "Whoa, ha, ha, ha." Yeah, that didn't play. What followed was just the shark swimming away. You know, there was no death animation for Mario. Not like what happens in the actual game when Mario does get eaten, where if he gets eaten by the fish, the normal death animation does play. Although I remember that catching me off guard one day, because I was not expecting that to happen. I had no idea that fish was an insta-kill enemy. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to lead to the inside of the ship, or if it was going to just lead to that Jinjo. Wow, he really likes to combine 2D Mario with 3D Mario. I mean, I'm not that big of a fan of the 2D games. I'm just a 3D fan. But I think that those were designed pretty nicely, and at least that was not a very long 2D stage, 2D section of this level. You know, sometimes it feels like the ship is moving, while other times it's quite obvious that it's not moving because, well, you know, based on the limitations of Banjo's backpack, can't really program the ship to move or whatnot. You know, just kind of bob up and down. Although, was the ship in Banjo-Dreamy able to bob up and down? Maybe it was. But he wasn't able to get this ship to move at all. Or at least, he just didn't make it move. I don't know if he could have made it move, but, you know, he didn't. Am I supposed to land on top of that, that sail? Or is it just not meant for that? Okay, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to land on that sail or not. The sound effect for collecting the eggs sounds different than before. Not sure if that's the game itself or just the emulator. And getting back to the whole Mario vs. Shark story, I think that I had at one time asked my older sister to draw a picture recreating that dream, and she just drew a picture of the shark eating Mario, and Mario's like, "Oh no, I'm getting eaten by a shark!" I don't have that that picture to show you guys. I'm not even sure. I think she might have thrown it out. Or somebody threw it out. But I don't have it to show you guys. I wonder what could be in here. Oh, it's a Jiggy Pad. Oh my goodness, are they really gonna have me do this? Okay, well I got 43 seconds. Just hope that I can get it without drowning. You know, that eel, the Unagi eel, as it is officially called, it was not a boss in the original Mario 64, but much like King Bob-omb in Bob-omb Battlefield and the Thwomp King in Womp's Fortress, or did I say Thwomp King? I meant to say Womp King. Yeah, they were both shown to be dead like that, and the Unagi eel is shown to be dead. And I also saw a note that said Bottles was here. And I'm sure a lot of people were kind of scared by that Unagi eel. I certainly remember the YouTube channel Arlo, that YouTube channel with the blue puppet, talking about his experience with the with experiencing the Unagi eel and how he was like terrified about that. Were you guys scared of the Unagi eel? I don't remember if I was, and I don't know if my sister or cousin, who also played this game, were scared by it. Gee, what is up with my speech? Oh boy. Sure hope that he doesn't hit me. Okay. I was able to avoid him. Aw, dang it. I was afraid of that. Okay. Sure hope. Dang, I was afraid of that. Oh, I was supposed to land on the pole. I mean, can I stay on the pole? I mean, how am I supposed to get these. I suppose that's one way to do it. Dang. Well, there we go. You know, it's funny how the Hazy Maze Cave theme is playing here, even though it didn't play in this area in the original Mario 64. In the original Mario 64, the music that plays inside of the sunken ship is the same music that plays for when you're in the main section of this level. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab these gold feathers right here, because we will need them for later. Oh, and here's a green Jinjo. It's a good thing I decided to get these. Otherwise, I predict that if I didn't think to get the gold feathers, I never would have seen that Jinjo. Or that Mumbo token. I wonder what else is in here. Okay, well, hopefully nothing else important. Alright. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to make it out of there, but we did it. Okay, gotta collect these musical notes without drowning. I also was going to say that I remember watching the initial trailer videos for this level, and how I mentioned that how the Unagi eel looking dead like that was just kind of disturbing. It kind of reminded me of that night when I saw my dead cat when I got home from work one night, pretty earlier than I normally do, and I just saw my cat dead, like hanging off of the side of my bed. That was what the Unagi eel reminded me of. But she didn't drown. She was just found dead, and I think it was because she had gotten sick or something. And I think that my younger sister's cat had gotten sick with presumably the same illness, and I think that she went to get her cat to the vet, but the vet said, nope, there's nothing we can do for your cat. You're gonna have to put her to sleep. And quite unfortunately, the cat did die last December. And it was quite unfortunate because I had known that cat for probably as long as she has. Although my older sister happens to have a cat who's like 21 years old now. I'm just amazed that he happened to have been able to live for this long so far. Oh my, oh. Just when I resurfaced, you forced me back under the water. Wow, just imagine if I was not able to get some extra air. That would have been disastrous. You know, how can snowmen survive inside of water caverns? That doesn't make sense. Oh, and this one gives us a Jiggy too. Isn't this just repeating what happened in the last level? That's kind of getting a bit repetitive if you're just going to repeat Jiggies from previous levels. I can understand the Jinjo Jiggy because every level has a Jinjo Jiggy. But repeating other Jiggy missions? That's quite repetitive. Okay, so there are the turbo trainers. I wonder what that's going to be for. I wonder, is Grabba going to be in here? Oh, I hear another Croctus. I also remember watching the Super Mario Brothers movie by Illumination, with that scene where Mario and DK were eaten by the Unagi eel. Like, is that the first time in an Illumination movie in which we see the characters getting eaten? I'm not counting the scene in the first Sing movie where Mike the Mouse almost got eaten by the bears, but I mean the first time in which any character has actually been eaten. Like, was there a movie Illumination did where a character was actually eaten before the Super Mario Brothers movie? I don't know if there was, but that was the first one that I'm aware of. The turbo trainers were put in here for a reason. What reason is that? Oh, the music for these is the same as in Jiggies of Time. But still, what purpose do they have in this room? Okay, may as well see what's in here. Oh. Okay. I was expecting to emerge from a hole in the wall that's just out in the ocean. I mean, out in the bay area, not under the ocean. I'm sure we'll figure out what those turbo trainers are meant for, or if they were just randomly put here. They might have just randomly been put here. Open wide. Yeah, it really helps to firewall his mouth is closed. Okay, but now I'm gonna have to jump all the way back over there. Because I was over there before, but now I have to go back over there. That's quite extraordinary how there are actually two ships here in this level, when in the original... Aw, dang it. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to when I get to where I need to be. Oh, he's over there. I wonder if that is what this spring shock disc is for. That might have been it. I wondered what it was for, and I finally found out. This one's gonna be a bit difficult, though. Wow! I don't think I ever tried that before. Okay, 7 Jiggies down, 2 to go. And of course it's too far away. At least I know where one of the Jiggies is. Here's the... What? Oh! There was a spring shock disc? Oh, okay, Oh, I was so close! It was like right there. He touched it! He touched it! Okay, 3rd time's the charm. Just can't believe it took me like 3 tries. Well, actually, I can believe it took me 3 tries, because that was just crazy ridiculous. That has probably got to be probably the hardest 10-second Jiggy Rush challenge that I have ever done. You know, the worst version of the challenge where you press on a Jiggy switch and a Jiggy appears and you only have 10 seconds to get it. That has to be the worst version of that challenge ever. Like not only in a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack, but also in any version of the original game, including the original. Yeah, like, it's worse than the original version of that challenge, and it's worse than the other versions of that challenge that I have played in other Banjo-Kazooie ROM hacks. I think the second worst would have to be the one in Gruntilda's Mask. Oh, I tried to get that empty honey piece, but I missed. Let me try again. Okay. And now I have another unit of health. I'm gonna see if I can try to find that last Jiggy without looking it up this time. Hopefully I can find it on my own without having to look it up. Trying to go get this Mumbo token. We're in the 3rd level and we haven't seen Mumbo once. Though I still get the feeling that he's not going to give us a transformation. He's going to give us a Jiggy. Whenever we get to him. Like the original Banjo-Kazooie, the longest that we've gone without Mumbo was 2 levels in a row. I mean, this is the 3rd level in a row, but also the 3rd level period, because we haven't seen Mumbo once. Okay, I think that the last Jiggy is somewhere up here. Here it is! Okay, and that does it. I'm gonna check to be sure that is the last one. You know, just on the off chance that maybe somewhere down the line there's going to be a level that has 10 Jiggies. Though, don't tell me if there is or isn't, because I want to find out for myself, because I have not played this game before. Okay, well, that was certainly a lot of excitement here. So we pretty much have wrapped up with all of the Mario 64 levels. Or at least the first 3 of them. I'm not sure if this is the last Mario 64 level in this hack, but I'm pretty sure that this is the last one, at least for right now. And that the next level is going to be something totally different. Higher than before? Well, of course. I got them all within one go. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what our options are for later on. Okay, so going down this path, this door requires 500. Okay, I think that I saw a door that said 200. And I'm also quite confident that there's probably not going to be a lot of areas in the hub world. I think that it's just one big room, and these doors are just going to lead to another level in the game. So I'm going to see where this leads to. Oh. This is where it leads to. Oh. I was kind of wondering if maybe you were supposed to walk off that ledge there. But yeah, apparently there are invisible walls, so we don't have to worry about falling off anywhere. Well, it looks like we've gotten 3 more options for the next episode. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it up to you guys to decide what level we should enter next, I'm pretty sure that we can do these in any order. We could have done the first 3 levels in any order. But I want you guys to go ahead and vote. Should we go to Bomberman 64, Diddy Kong Racing, or GoldenEye 007 in episode 4? Like, I'll enter whichever level the most people vote on for the next episode. Like, maybe I'll make a poll about it to ask what level people want me to go to next. The only one I've actually played out of these 3 is Diddy Kong Racing. I've never played Bomberman 64 or GoldenEye 007. I'm not sure if those are good games, but you guys can let me know if you had played those games and think that they are pretty good games. So this is where this episode is going to end. Thank you so much for watching this, and I will see you again in the next episode.